Hello everyone, it's Leo, and it's time for TWINKLE PRECURE news. It's time to talk about Pegasus Fuwa. It's time to talk about their power-ups, new attacks, new merchandise, and new episode titles. I've talked about episode titles in the last time I did this. It's like last week, but then we had like the complete episodes for September that we're going to look sometime soon. But first, we need to talk about Fuwa. Fuwa's getting a form change, so we have to take a look at it because I've seen lots of people criticizing this new form, but I personally am in love with it. I really like Fuwa's new design, the revamped style, the ponytail, you know, the whole Pegasus or unicorn aesthetic thing, the crown. I don't know, I really like the color scheme of Fuwa. And this is probably going to happen when the girls collect all the 12 pens and the princesses are all revived, which is probably going to happen in episode 32. And then Fuwa's getting this new form together with the girls that are also getting a new form. And I was very concerned about the girls not having a new weapon for this new attack. But how could I see this coming? I bet no one saw this coming because the weapon is actually Fuwa. Can you guys believe it? The girls are going to use Fuwa as a weapon in this new attack, as we can see in the new merchandise pictures. I'm just so curious to see how things are gonna go, and she has like a little pouch for the pen to go in. And, you know, when I look at this picture, like the first thing I wonder is, like, I see the girl dressed up as Cure Star, and she's the one holding Fuwa, who's going to, like, probably expel, like, a very strong beam of light. I wonder if the girls are going to take turns into using Fuwa as a power-up, you know, as not a power-up, as a weapon. Because is Star the only one that's going to be able to hold Fuwa and to use her as a gun? Or are all of the girls going to be able to do that as well? I don't know, I'm very curious. I hope they take turns in doing that. And another thing that's interesting to talk about is the fact that this change, this Fuwa change, is probably not only a power-up, but actually a change, like a form change that is going to last the whole season. It's like a real transformation, not only a form change. Because we saw the poster for the Star Twinkle movie back when it was announced, and Fuwa was there normally. And now we have an updated version of this poster with a new look at Fuwa. And Fuwa is a unicorn there as well. So at first, when I saw this Fuwa form, I thought that Fuwa was going to transform in this unicorn in some specific moments of the series, maybe like in an important moment for Fuwa or an important moment for the Cures, but it doesn't seem that it's going to be like that. This is probably going to be a permanent change for Fuwa, like an evolution. Like we've had past mascots that could evolve like a Pokemon, and this is the new Fuwa form. That's it. Now let's take a new look actually at the girls' new powered up form. Like, this is really something else, and I'm very impressed with this new look. This new form change is called Twinkle Style, and I absolutely love it. When we saw in the magazine for the first time, I mean, this look isn't the best look we can have. We're going to see them clearer, but like, it's better than what we had before. And I instantly liked the power-ups when I saw the magazine, but seeing them like this, it makes me like it even more. And as we can see, that there's a new crown that the girls are wearing. They're probably going to use it to access the power-up. Like, they're probably putting the crown. Do you guys remember Kira Marmite's transformation when she puts on her crown? That's an epic moment for me. So I think this is probably going to be like somewhat like mermaids. Like, they're putting the crown and then the costume is going to appear. And as we can see here, like, I think that this is one of the best power-ups ever. This is so beautiful. Like, if you look at Cure Star, I really like Star's costume. I was a little on the fence with all the white in her costume, but now seeing it in a better quality, it looks really nice. I really like it. And it reminds me, I don't know, I don't know why, of a popcorn. She looks like a pink popcorn with some yellow sprinkles around her. I really like this look for her. Miyuki, adorable. I think there's a somewhat too much white in Miyuki's costume. It seems that white is the theme of this power up, but in Miyuki's case, there's too much white. Like it's way too light. The colors are way too light in her costume. Maybe if they used a lighter green for the white parts, it would look better. But I really like the way her hair grows. Her hair like this looks perfect. And another thing to notice is that every girl has her main color in the center of the crown, not the crown. So the crown is different for each girl. Soleil, like, I don't even know what to say about Soleil. Look at how great she looks. I really like that. Her hair is already flawless, but it seems that it gets even bigger than before. Her details in the costume, like those arm bands, the wristbands, I don't know how they're called. They look amazing. Those little purple details she has, and the usage of white in her costume looks better for me because I don't know, it just looks better. And then when we have Curacao, when we have Curacao, it seems that she has a different theme going on compared to the others because she looks like she comes from the Hugto power-ups or the Go Princess power-ups because it looks like a very big and puffy dress. But it looks beautiful and it looks very elegant. It matches her. I personally would take off those things from her. It makes her costume look way more puffy than it should for me. But it looks good anyways. Maybe if they took it down, they took it away, the lower part of her costume would look way bigger. So yeah, it's a little contrast they did there. I'm fine with that now, I think. She looks amazing. And I really like Cosmo now that I can see her better. Like there isn't like a big change in her dress. I love Cosmo's hair. I really love how it looks. Like it looks like bigger and puffer. I just love it. And the only thing I don't really like is those orange details that we can see in her, here in her costume. Like, why orange? I don't know. Like, it's pink, orange, yellow. I don't know. This orange didn't really match anything for me. I don't know why they did that. And another interesting thing is that if you look at their brooch, each girl has a different lace. Like Miyuki's lace is a simple lace. Celine's lace look like wings, and Soleil's lace it looks like a hibiscus flower. And like in Soleil's case, it's so different than the other girls. Very, very different than the other girls. And I really like the touch it gave to her costume, the life it gave to her costume. And Cosmo, she has nothing. It's also an interesting thing, and we can't really see Star's version. But we have another picture of Star's power-up that we can see here. It's also wings, but it seems that the wings, like the feathers, are a little bigger than Celine's. And her hair, it twirls more now. So like this power-up is really something else. I am loving it. This power-up is something that I am adoring. I can't wait to see it in action. I can't wait to see the attack. I think this is going to be a very interesting thing. And so we have other merchandise stuff, and we also have the new episode titles. But before that, I just wanted to take a little look at the 2020 calendar. I know it has nothing to do with the theme of the video, But this calendar, it seems that it's going to be very nice. And maybe this is finally time for me to actually buy a Precure calendar, because I have never done this before. Maybe Star Twinkle will make me do this. We can see the pages down there as well. Like, we can't see it clear, but we can see them. We can see Soleil and Celine with touching hands. And, there is a page for Soleil and Celine. It's the 5th page of the calendar. So, and there's obviously the Christmas page, which is traditional in Precure. And there's also a page for Cure Cosmo and all of her personalities. I don't see Buckingham. Is Buckingham there? That thing down there, is that Buckingham? It might be. And so for the episode titles for September, we've already seen 31 and 32, but now we also have 33 and 4. So for 31, Mamori no Ke, Saigo no Princess no Pen, which is Protected, the Final Princess Pen. In episode 32, Kasanaru Omoi, Aratana Imagination no Chikara, Overlapping Emotions, our new power of imagination, in which they're probably getting the power-ups, and we're going to see the Twinkle style, we're going to see the new attack, we're going to see Diamond Fuwa, Pegasus Fuwa. And episode 33 is going to be called Fuwa no Ketsui, Otetsudai Daisakusen, which means a determined Fuwa, the plan to lend a helping hand. So I've been talking about this for a while, which is the idea of Fuwa not actually getting much screen time, nothing actually happening to her. And so it seems that now Fuwa is going to get like a bigger role, not only by being powerful, but she's doing something. Like, she has her own agency, and that's a great thing. And for episode 34, Tsunagaru Kimachi, Elena no Sapoten Seijin, Connected Feelings, Elena and the Sapoten Alien. So we're going to end September with an Elena episode, and I am obviously crazy excited for this because it's been a while since we had character-oriented episodes focused on only one character. Maybe those Lala episodes, I don't know. Yeah, but like for the most part lately, we've been having duo episodes. That's awesome. I am loving it. But, I really want to see my girl shine. And like, this is probably going to be like a set of episodes for each girl. And Elena is going to be the first. She seems that she's almost always the first one. That's a very interesting thing. And I can't wait to see this new dilemma she's going to encounter by meeting an alien and having like feelings, and I don't know how things are going to go. She's probably going to be friends with this alien. I don't know, but I'm very curious. I'm very excited. I think September is going to be a great month for Star Twinkle. Lots of new stuff, a new power-up, a new attack, new things for us to see, and obviously new merchandise. It hurts, but it's so good. I think Toy holds us ransom, and we can't do anything about it. Anyways, guys, that was it. Please leave a comment with your opinions, and let's keep our talk in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.